Professional chefs throughout the world have already discovered the advantages of sous-vide cooking, a unique cooking technique to bring you quality improvement and many possibilities to increase profitability. To get involved in sous-vide cooking, you need a sensor-controlled vacuum machine with soft air and preferably an intelligent boiling point detection. A temperature-controlled warm water unit, accurate up to 1/10 of a degree. A combi steamer for products that need a higher temperature, a blast chiller that cools down the product fast to enable a deep end vacuum. The technique is not complicated and brings you many advantages. The possibility to prepare dishes in advance. Cooking in batches is a cleaner way to work and enables you to economize the buying of your products. Shrinkage in a conventional kitchen means 25 to 30% loss of your product. The method of sous-vide cooking reduces shrinkage to 5%. Obviously, a vacuum-packed product is protected against development of aerobic bacteria and enables a long shelf life of your fine products. Meat with a fantastic flavor, tender and with stunning structure. This is your result when cooking sous vide. Remove more fat than you normally do. During vacuum cooking, fat melts less due to the low cooking temperatures. Next, the meat has to be fried shortly on high temperature. The sugars in the meat will then caramelize. The outside becomes crispy. Only a little bit of salt and herbs is needed when you cook in a vacuum. After frying, meat has to be chilled immediately. Then place in a vacuum bag, evacuate and seal. To prevent juice running out of the meat, you use a shrink bag. Dipped in boiling water, the bag shrinks to shape a second skin around the product. A Vide tape enables you to use a probe measuring core temperature, while the vacuum stays intact. As soon as the desired temperature has been reached, remove the probe. Pat dry the meat. Then fry the meat just to bring back the original brown and crispy crust. All there is left to do is to dish up and serve out. Fat on a duck breast has to be removed as much as possible. The skin has to be scored crosswise so that it releases as much fat as possible. Fry the fillet on the skin to get most of the fat out. Then sear the other side briefly and season. Immediately cool the meat down. Pack the duck breasts in vacuum bags and place a piece of neoprene tape. This meat has to be cooked at 58 degrees Celsius. As soon as the right temperature has been reached, take out the probe, dry the meat and sear to get the nice brown crispy crust. Now dish up the plate with this delicacy. Enjoy! Vegetables prepared in a vacuum will keep all the flavor, aromas, color, and vitamins. Vegetables are cooked in their own juice and never get soggy. The advice is to cut the vegetables in even-sized pieces for even cooking. Pack your vegetables as flat as possible for quick cooking and regenerating. Take chicory, carrots or even potatoes. With all kinds of vegetables, you get astonishing results. Cook the vegetables in a vacuum. Sear for just a few seconds and serve. Sous-vide cooking is a perfect way to prepare desserts. When poaching fruit, the cooking time can vary, subject to ripeness and kind of fruit. From vanilla custard to poached pear in red wine, possibilities are limitless and open to you. If a crème anglaise is on the menu, degas the mixture. This is something else you do with a vacuum machine. Consistency and texture of the crème will be unique. After degassing, pack in a vacuum bag and put in a combi steamer for 20 minutes at 80 degrees Celsius. Temperature is extremely critical. When blending different ingredients, make sure they all have the same temperature.